Hello Wolfpack, this is video number 76. In this video I'd like to discuss my recent EDC purchases. I'll be talking specifically about the VanQuest PPM Slim 2.0 Personal Pocket Maximizer. I purchased this as a part of a larger purchase along with a whole heap of Maxpedition pouches. I will be doing a comparison review of VanQuest versus Maxpedition later in a different video, but I'll be discussing the features of this pouch today. So I'll start off with the measurements. If you don't understand the beans and note or the can and note method for measuring, go see my Maxpedition M1 pouch video. That'll explain it. So you've got roughly 2.5 cans long, 1.5 cans wide, and the depth is roughly about, and this is empty for the depth, this will change, about quarter of a can. But I have noticed that when I fill this up it goes really well, really full up to half a can's depth. So for the note measurements, you've got 2.5 notes long, 1.5 notes wide, roughly speaking, and roughly speaking to the Queen's neck, so depth. So God save the Queen. So the features of this are the following. You've got a hook and loop, or as I call it, a Velcro at the top. You've got a slip section in the front with some Velcro to hold it together. You've got a double zip pull, and I believe that these are YKK zippers simply because here it's written and it says on this YKK 8RCT. So I don't know if you can see that. On the left hand side you've got a loop at the top. You've got a slip section. You've got a elastic strap here which can hold 4 items. On the right you've got some branding. You've got a lanyard. You've got another strap that can hold 3 items, and a second loop a second strap which holds 3 items as well. Alright. Nothing in the middle, no grommet or anything. On the back you've got a handle, pull handle, and no box stitching like on the Maxpedition. You've only got single stitching. It does look like fairly strong stitching though. You've got molly capabilities. I don't know what this is for. I don't want to say this is molly, these ones down the bottom. I don't know what they're for. If you figure out what they're for, let me know. I don't have a clue. So for this particular pouch, manufacturing wise, which I received, I'm not talking about every pouch that it's made, it just made the high rating simply because I was going to rate it as a medium or a moderate simply because of loose strands like this. I don't know if you can see that. And you know, the looping here. So I don't know what's going on. You'll notice here though that on this strap and this strap on the right hand side, where these items are placed, these stitching are not in alignment with what's below. And I believe that's deliberate because they want you to be able to place items differently. So that's apparently what that's for when I was doing my research. So that was just made a high. Also, I don't know whether it's just my line of sight, but it looks like this this hook and loop field seems a little bit tilted, or I don't know whether it's the way it looks just within the way the zipper is. I could be wrong, but it kind of looks a bit unaligned. I don't know, or maybe it's this pouch down here, but I don't know. Maybe you can see that, maybe you can't. So yeah, so it just made the high as far as manufacturing just. As far as practicality, I haven't had an opportunity to put any gear into this item because all of my gear has gone into my Maxpedition stuff. I have put stuff in this, but I haven't made it a permanent home, simply because I've run out of gear. All my gear's in other pouches. With that though, there are a couple of items. It looks to be a high quality practicality, except for one item. This grab handle seems very, very small. Right? It seems very, very, like you can't really grab it. You can put maybe 2 fingers in it, but you can't really, it's not where you can kind of grab it. Probably appropriate for the size, but I would have personally liked a bit bigger handle. But that's just me. I think that's personal preference rather than a criticism. As far as practicality, I think I'll give it a high. I will, as I mentioned earlier, I will give it a comparison against other Maxpeditions. I think the equivalent of this in the Maxpedition range is the Maxpedition Mini. I could be wrong about that though. So I brought one, and I actually brought 2. It wasn't a buy one get one free sale, but I did purchase 2 of them to keep it in line with my Maxpedition gear. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'll be happy to answer them. I don't promise to answer them straight away, but I'll do my best to when I've got an opportunity. Respect who you are, respect where you come from, advance Australia fair, respect, honour and pride, and I'll see you around, Wolfpack. Okay, bye.